mics on.
Sean's doing it.
No, I tried.
He tried.
Yeah.
No, we missed it.
No,
We
everyone
missed
else
it.
is
I was doing it.
It's
Ah.
ruined. Oh.
It's
Hey,
back.
there it is. Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Hello, and welcome to Power Word Casual presents Dungeons and Dragons. Still doing it. they're all still doing it in turns. It's
Because we love you.
It's magic. Look, I'm not the one. Like, I'm annoyed by a lot of things. I'm not annoyed by jazz hands.
Good.
But, yeah. So let's go around the room and let's see who's here today. So we'll start with on this side over here. We got Tom doing the jazz hands as Naoma. Below Tom, we have Ark playing Maleficus. Okay, now Allison doing the jazz hands. I see. Yeah. Okay. Finger guns, kitty paws. Okay, yeah, good array of gestures. That's very good. Below me, we have Brian playing Clyde. I see what you did there. That's very clever. Down on, there we go, angles. This side, we have Sean playing Threnton.
Simple.
Oh, very good. Simple, classic. Very good. And last but not least, never gonna understand which side's which looking into a camera. Sign. We have Gilda being played by Alyssa. And you guys, let's see, what'd you do last time? You managed to go across Elturel for the most
We got
part.
across a bridge. There was no problems.
Yep.
Well, we're all dead if I remember right.
Pretty close. To some of you got pretty close. One of you got unconscious somehow. Might have been Clyde. If I
I don't know
remember
what
right.
you guys are talking about. I'm at full health.
Yeah, I'm pretty healthy. I'm good.
I'm better.
I have as much health as Gilda and Clyde put together.
Aren't you cool?
I kind of.
And so let's see, after that you managed to guide a steadily growing number of Elturel's refugee population across the ruined Helltorn city to the gates of the High Hall, big old cathedral castle of Elturel, seat of government, bastion of defense, formerly a beautiful monument to the architect's craft, now just smashed to crap for half the courtyards, missing towers. It's a bad time. But our intrepid adventurers, you hid your refugees in sort of a room for the time being, arm them up just in case, and y'all were sneaking over to confront a pair of hellhounds that are guarding the only door inside. So, now that you guys all remember the plan that you guys hashed out last time perfectly well, every
Are we
detail...
gonna throw a rock?
Yeah, every detail down to
Yep.
the second timed perfectly. I want everybody to go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Oh yeah, I should
Ooh.
probably get my
It's a
freaking
really good
dice.
thing we went over exactly what we were doing because
Yeah, I know what I am doing.
Yep.
I know exactly what's happening right now.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
Yep.
I was gonna make a distraction and we were gonna do
I was gonna
something
slit a
after
dog's
that.
throat. Yeah.
Now, I do remember, Clyde and Gilda specifically had snuck up, and were definitely closest to the dogs. I think everybody else was a little bit behind, but also on the approach up. So,
I mean, we had a week to talk about this.
you did.
No. Don't break the illusion.
We don't metagame here, Tom.
It's true. Yeah, all discussion happened at the table, and for that, I'm very happy. I didn't even have to like threaten you guys with something for that.
He
You just
doesn't know about our secret chat.
you just did it yourself. I'm sure you do. Every group's got a chat
Man.
minus DM. You know, like.
Why don't we have a secret chat? I rolled a 13 for initiative.
Okay, good stat.
17.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I have a 3.
Okay. Cool.
16. Sorry, I couldn't see my dice.
It's very.
Gotta get you them big grandma dice.
Yeah. At least while I can't move my head certain positions.
All right. And the Hellhounds. Oh, fantastic.
They rolled a 0.
Pretty close.
2 zeros.
They don't go.
They just don't go.
They just
Well, if
run
we
away.
murder them fast enough.
All right.
Great.
I
I just coup
remember.
de grace one of these hellhounds right away.
I remember the stealth checks that y'all made last time, so maybe. But maybe not. Do you remember the stealth checks you made?
Yeah, it was like a 28.
I remember I passed.
It's really all you need to remember. But in the start of our surprise round, Naoma gets to go first.
I am holding my action
Okay.
to see, if the distraction for the dogs works.
Okay.
And then I will wait to see, I guess, what happens after Clyde's turn. I don't have too much to do. I'm going to try to stay out of the line of sight of the dogs as much as possible
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Yep, you'll be able to do that. That's fine. That won't take a check or anything. Plenty of rubble and whatnot. And
Yeah, and I guess I'll hold like Sacred Flame.
okay, hold that. Get that ready.
Yeah, that's me.
Just sitting there with that charge attack, just waiting, just ready.
Charging a Kamehameha.
Yeah, someone will
Yeah.
someone will be ready.
Basically.
Just a minute. I got all day.
What you gotta do?
But
If
next,
you get in any danger, there is a mote of flame coming your way with love.
makes sense. So next up is Gilda.
I'm trying to think of. So it says I can make an object emit a nonverbal sound.
Mm-hmm.
Does that just mean not words or not from a person's mouth?
Yeah, that's just
That-
not words. Like, so you can make
Okay.
like a scream or a yell or like an animal sound or you know,
Okay.
just. But
I'm
yeah,
going to use my magical tinkering and make just a pebble. I'm gonna make it emit like a woman crying sound and then throw it 10 feet away from the dogs in the direction that we want them to go.
okay. All right, yeah, you can do that. Just go ahead. Just give me a dexterity attack for that. Just rolling.
Dex.
Pretty much the same thing as your crossbow.
Same thing as my crossbow because my dex is 0.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
So,
plus, oh, that's a saving throw. Never mind.
so that's
I still
perfect.
get a +0.
just to see what
I rolled a
happens.
14.
Okay, so yeah, with that, yeah, you're able to toss it pretty much where you want it to go. And
Then I tap back down.
and it lands, makes the sound of a woman crying off in the distance in that direction. That does direct the two hounds. You see their heads swivel off in that direction, getting ready. They're not able to move quite yet, but yeah, they're definitely focused that way now, away from you guys.
Get my crossbow ready.
And that brings us to Clyde. You're muted.
You are muted, Brian.
Thank you. With these meetings, it's inevitable that somebody is going to be the one that's muted and talking,
Oh yeah.
and it was
So
me.
stealthy. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled 28. It's fine. So I can't attack them here because if we have a skirmish right in front of the door, that's going to defeat the purpose of our tactic. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a holding action and wait for the dogs to.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna wait for them to walk off towards the distraction, and
Yeah,
then...
because if I do try and just slit a dog's throat here, and I fail and it fights me here, it's gonna ruin everything.
Okay. That there. Okay. All right. So I don't know why I did that. Anyway, So that will bring us to Maleficus.
I'm gonna take a bonus action and manifest that echo.
Okay.
So the way I want to do this, I guess, is I want to stay out of view of the dog if I can,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to try to advance a little bit
Okay.
and then create the echo 15 feet from where I am.
Okay. And are you trying to create the echo somewhere where the hounds will see it, or where are you trying to? What are you trying to do with the echo?
Hmm. Um. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw the. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, yeah. I want the echo to be in view, and I want to see if I can get it as close as possible to the distraction that's been created.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go
Add
ahead,
to that pile.
and I want you to make me a. As you try and move up a little bit without being detected, I would like you to go ahead and make me a stealth check.
This is gonna go fine. I'm very good at stealth. Um. Okay, all right. Psych. It's a 7 on the dice. That means it's an 8.
Good. Very good.
When the DM just
Great.
says good,
Very good.
that's fine.
So yeah, so you make more noise than you wanted. As you're moving up, because yeah, you're
It's
armored
the
up,
sound
right?
of my muscles.
Yeah.
So strong.
So strong.
So you make a little bit more noise than you want, but you are able to manifest that echo where you want it. You're able to get within range of where Gilda dropped the distraction sound, and now there is the sound of a woman crying and a lion man right dead in front of the dogs. About 10-ish feet away from the dogs, which, luckily for you, is more distracting than a sound somewhere.
Save that woman from that lion man, hellhounds.
Oh no, that's just the Lion Man's voice.
All right. And you want to do anything else? Calling that good?
Nope.
Okay.
Stay put.
This is a very surprising surprise round. I like it. So that brings us to Thranton.
So give me a visual here. Like how are we set up? Like how far away are these guys? Is it plausible for me to get? Because I don't want to get close to them. I just want to sort of frontline for the group and sort of just be like, can I get up next to Maleficus?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to try to get up next to Maleficus.
Okay.
And I accept that I will probably have to roll stealth here.
Indeed, you will.
Okay. All right. And
Do better than an 8.
well, I also have disadvantage, so
Oh, no.
here we go. 16
Okay.
or
Or
a 2
a 2.
minus 1.
Okay. Cool. So, one of the hellhounds is still fixated on this screaming lion woman man entity. But the other is now sort of looking back in the general direction of the group. Now, the way that I pictured it before, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but Clyde and Gilda were more, were further up, closer to the situation at hand, ready to get in there. And then the three of you were in a slightly different angle, a little further back, not as stealthy, letting the stealthy folks go up ahead. So it's sort of Gilda and Clyde up in one unit, and then Thranton, Naoma, and Maleficus over in a second unit a little bit further back.
Yeah, and I just wanted to be up and presenting shield.
Okay. So one of the hounds is now turned in the direction of the cover that the 3 group is in. As of right now, Clyde and Gilda are not detected.
And
right
probably Naoma's not detected because Naoma didn't step forward.
Correct, yeah. Naoma, they don't
Yeah,
know
I
Naoma's
stayed
there.
out of line of sight.
And anything else you want to do? You've moved up. You're near Maleficus.
No, I have nothing else left. I ready my shield, and
Okay.
that's about it.
All right. So it is a surprise round.
time.
Normally what would happen is now we would go into the standard initiative order, which would put us right back up to the top of the order with Naoma. So, I'm going to give you guys an option here. To avoid 5 held actions until the hounds move, because they rolled a 2 on their initiative, so they are last. Do you guys just want me to go ahead and just have the hounds act now?
That seems well. I mean,
Unless there's
I'm
anything
leaving
anyone
it
wants
to
to
you
do
guys.
beforehand.
yeah. If someone wants to do something in addition to the stuff that we've already done,
Mm.
they can just sort of hop in and do it. But I mean, you can just go in order. Like, Tom, do you pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, same hold action as last time.
Or hold action? Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, it was Gilda.
I'm out of anything
Okay.
except attacking.
Okay. All right. Clyde.
I don't know. And see, now I'm torn because there's a dog looking towards where we don't want them looking.
Mm-hmm.
Does the other dog seem to notice that the other dog's not looking where it is looking?
No, from what you can see, one dog is very much fixated on Maleficus's clone ghost thing, and then the other one is turned over. So you guys just have one oriented the wrong way. Decisions.
I'm gonna swing in its neck. Okay, so so I'm gonna the one that's looking at like towards the group, the other group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and stealthily sneak up and just like bring a swing down on its head
Okay.
and neck.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Yes. It's
7.
16 plus 7.
Oh, I got half of it right. All right. So yeah, with that, you're able to use the rubble and stuff that's in the area and get even closer to the one that is that's looking towards Naoma, Maleficus, and Thranton. But it hasn't detected you yet.
Sweet. So I swing.
If you want, I'll go ahead because this is the definition of a sneak attack. You can get advantage on this, and it'll obviously count towards your sneak attack.
Sweet. Okay. Roll a 17 plus 5
Okay.
for my first swingo. So this I'll sneak attack on 2, which is 2 to 6 plus 3. So it's a 6 plus 3, so 9 for the first swing.
Okay.
This is my first. So the start of my first turn, I get a dread ambusher free attack. So second attack. That's probably not going to hit. That's an 11.
That won't hit.
Okay. And then I'll just swing with a third attack.
Do it.
It's another. Well, it's a 13 this time.
That won't hit.
Crikey. Great. I might run real quick here.
Right. Well, you do that. That particular hellhound is hella surprised. Super surprised, one might even say. And it is, it's a good meaty hit towards its neck. But you notice after you get that first swing in, it's got a real thick neck. Like these are definitely like mastiffy wolfy hellhounds. They got necks for days.
They're not
And-
greyhounds.
No, like none of that slim, sleek,
chihuahuas?
slight hound look. No,
No.
no. They're beefy boys, beefy good boys, and it's still up. But
I pet it.
you pet it. That's good. Petting is good. So
He's a good boy.
The old slash and pet.
boy. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want, you're close enough. You can try.
No,
I'll
I'm not.
allow that as a free action. That's okay. I stab and then pet.
I didn't mean.
All right, so this brings us to Maleficus.
Wasn't ready for that.
I don't think anyone was.
All right, so there's a whole thing going on over there
Mhm.
with the Clyde and I looked at him horrified as he did his thing. And did that change anything about the situation? Like, is the dog looking at us anymore, or is it trying to figure out what tried to behead it?
Yeah, the latter. It's definitely trying to figure out what's up in its business now.
Okay.
The other one that was fixated on your echo has not turned yet, and doesn't is still fixated on your echo.
I'm going to try to use this opportunity then to sneak to a different location so that if that dog that knows where I am happens to look up, maybe it won't find me.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another stealth check.
I look over my shoulder and say, yes, Tyler, let's advance. And in a very, very stately manner, I go about stealthing my way with, oh, that's an 18.
Okay.
Come, be the
Okay.
knight with me.
And yeah, with that you're able to reposition yourself so you're not in that spot, but you're still in cover. Still in concealment.
All right, I'll take it.
And doing anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Tyler, what Thranton, what you gonna do with this new information that's developed very suddenly?
So dog number 2 is still looking over at the noise, right?
Yes.
I don't think I have anything useful here. No, I definitely don't. I don't have any spells left. I don't even know why I'm looking at that.
Maybe we can do this whole campaign without ever resting.
No. I
Nuzlocke this thing.
Yeah.
can I hold my
characters
action
just
until
die.
after the dogs act?
Yes, you can certainly do that.
Okay, let's just do that because I need to know what dog number 2 does. If dog number 2 like sniffs off, then I'll go wallop a dog, but
Okay.
I don't want to charge in and distract the second one onto me and then just have a complete shitstorm.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm holding.
All right. Well, it is now the dog's turn. So, we're going to start
Great.
with the one that's on Clyde. Predictably, that dog is going to turn and try and grab a hold of whatever just bit it. Now, a good advantage.
Politely decline.
What if the dog thinks the other dog nipped him on the neck?
What if? I mean, Clyde's stealth was very good. But now
It
it's going to
was.
turn towards Clyde, like swivel that head over towards the pane, and there's Clyde.
Oops.
Hey. So it's going to try and attack you.
Is it me?
You gotta jazz hands, quick.
Yeah, I have to just say it wasn't me.
Hey, buddy, you were
pointing at the
supposed
dog.
to die.
Pointed at the other dog.
All right, so with that is
Supposed to die.
does a 14 hit you?
Yep,
Okay.
that's my AC.
Okay. So it's going to bite you
Great.
for 7,
Okay,
and then
I'm not dead.
And you notice as it bites you, there's definitely
It hurts.
it hurts and it's hot. It's a little singy, a little hellish, and you take an extra 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, great. Love it. Sign me up. Party
And
time.
that's that hound. He's got a target. He's ready to go. The other hound, the one that was focused on Maleficus, still hasn't noticed this action yet, and advances, just leaps right onto Maleficus's shade towards the noise, and only rolls a 4. So.
Jade just stands there and stares.
Oh, you dare challenge me? Hit him with that JoJo's.
Me, I'm the boss.
Okay, so with our modified initiative, that's it for them. So that brings us back to Thran.
So other people held actions too. Do I go first?
I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, actually, no. We should. Yeah, this is double surprise round. Didn't go. Let's say in any kind of normal fashion. So I think technically Naoma, you have the highest initiative roll, and you technically held your action first. Anything you'd like to do now?
So seeing Maleficus and Thranton like start to move forward, I will step out from around the corner and am I within 60 feet of Clyde and the dog?
Yes.
Okay. I will throw a sacred flame at the dog.
All right, cool. What save is that?
It is a dex save.
14.
14. Spell save is 14, so
Meets
think
it,
it
beats it.
saves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like armor. If it matches,
Yeah.
it saves.
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So no effect.
Okay.
But a large mote of flame.
Like it. Fire. Sacred fire. All right. So, okay. So now we'll go to Gilda, because you held action this past round.
So how close? I'm assuming that it is very close since Clyde was right next to me.
Yeah, Clyde had to move up again to get to it. So you're still the next closest thing to the hounds. But you're well within crossbow or most spell range. So
I'm gonna crossbow it while it's distracted.
awesome.
Which one? The one that attacked Clyde?
Yeah. Ugh. 7.
No.
Maybe it
Sneak
didn't
out.
notice.
Like, oh god. And then I hide again.
Off in the distance, you just hear the bolt just kind of clatter somewhere.
And then I hide and pretend it didn't notice.
Okay.
Hopefully it didn't notice.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, just real quick.
Okay. Where's my stuff? Oops. 11?
Okay. All right. Yeah, 11 will do fine. You can pop out, zip off a bolt, and hide. It'll be all right.
Whew.
And okay, so skipping Clyde because you did actually act.
Regrettably.
Regrettably, but not too regrettably. And let's see. So we will now go to Maleficus, because you moved, but you didn't do anything on this past round.
Okay.
Um,
So my beautiful spectral son is right up in the face of this hellhound, right?
yep, he's up in Hellhound number 2.
He's gonna draw his beautiful spectral greatsword and attempt to strike it.
Okay.
Is that a 17 hit?
Yes.
Ooh. Gonna roll some dice. 7 damage.
7. Nice. Good solid swing. Using those great weapon fighter rerolls, I hear.
I do a golf clap from where I'm hiding. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, cool. Keeping that one busy. All right, and now we go to Threnton.
I'm looking something up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an instant win spell?
It's not.
Oh.
Why bother looking it up?
So, help me out here. If I charge something, can I like? I don't want to like. I don't necessarily want to hit it with a weapon. I just sort of want to like knock it prone.
Okay.
Is that an option? Is that a thing?
Hmm.
Like I essentially want to run at it and shield bash it and try and knock it away from Clyde.
Okay. Normally, let's see. I know that with the...
Like I'd be happy to do an attack roll, but I'm not attacking with my weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me check something here real quick.
It must be in a straight line, which I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not difficult terrain. It must be a valid target, which it is.
That's 3. Why would you do that?
Well, I guess what it's doing, yeah, I guess charge just lets you zip to a target and then lets you attack.
Right.
So yeah, I'll just use my attack as a
as a trip or a push sort of situation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead
you can
and do
shove.
that. Yeah.
There's a shoving attack.
Yeah. Normally shoving is usually just to move. It's not so much to knock prone.
Maybe not knock prone. I guess what I want to do is just I want to distract it from attacking Clyde.
Okay.
I want to make myself a bigger presence in its mind.
Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be hard to do. Yeah, so no, that's okay. Yeah, what we can do is, go ahead. You can charge up, and then give me it'll be a contested strength, similar to the grapple situation, to see if you can knock him over.
Can I contest him with my constitution?
No.
Okay. I have a 15.
Okay.
15 on strength.
He got the fun number, the crit number.
What?
Yep. So
listen, I'm way bigger than a dog.
You are
strongest dog.
You are
That's
way bigger
not,
than
no,
a dog.
No.
This is a big dog. But
Can
you
I
don't
speak to your manager?
Change his name to Karen.
I was gonna say, is Thranton secretly a Karen?
That's his actual last name. Thranton Karen. Have you know for my
I'll just
day
look
job,
back at Maleficus and be like, could you handle this?
For my day job, I am a senior operations coordinator, sir. I do refunds. Okay, that's my job.
Okay, so it, successfully contests my charge.
So you aren't able to knock it over, but you do definitely interpose yourself between the Hellhound and literally anything else it could ever care about right now.
Right.
So you're definitely right there, right up in its business.
Okay.
And now we're back.
We should be back to normal order at that point.
Yeah, we're back to normal order now.
We're normies.
So it is the Hellhound's turn again. Now that we've swept through and we're back and good to go. The hound that you just tried to shove over Thranton will now try and attack you, because now you got its full and undivided attention. That is a 18.
Thank you, Thranton.
I have a 19.
All right. So nope. Just you're ready. You're armored up. You got the shield. You're ready to handle that. No problem.
I boop it on the nose and say no biting, which is what I have to do with my puppy a lot right now.
And so the one up with Maleficus's Shade is going to continue that engagement with a 10. So
Doesn't hit.
very elusive, not man.
Get
Like,
good, dogs.
Yeah.
Stop! Shut up, Clyde.
And that'll be it for the hounds. So that brings us back to the top of the order with Naoma.
Yeah, so after watching it dodge the Sacred Flame and realizing that using a dexterity-based move is probably not the best on dogs, I'm going to switch to casting Toll the Dead on it.
Okay.
Also not a fire-based spell.
Well,
No.
Sacred Flame is radiant.
Yeah.
Oh, good
it's-
point. Good point.
It's one of them fun ones. It's misleading names.
Yep.
So that's Constitution?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, even better.
Yeah. So
That is only
I
going to
pick
be...
up my harp and strum a bunch, and
That's only a 13.
13. It will fail. Save is 14, so it will take. It's damaged already,
Yes, the one that that Clyde has struck.
so it will take 10 necrotic damage.
Necro damage.
I love that you're like, I'm gonna hit it with radiant. F that. I'm gonna hit it with necro.
You had one try. You had one try for the righteous pain.
Yeah, it's just not in it with me today. It's just only death now.
You know, it's a
Oops,
Monday.
all death.
You know, that could have been this. Could have been like just a continuation of the weekend, but no. You gotta go to work, and you might as well go to work.
Gotta do work.
All right. So after that, we go to Gilda.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Try and shoot and then hide again.
Like that.
Because I'm a coward.
That crossbow, for the most part, has been one of the more consistent damage-dealing devices of this campaign. So.
I
And the
don't have
hammer when it
crossbow.
was swung. Sorry.
So that's gonna be a 14 with my 15 with my crossbow.
15 will hit.
Woo. 1.
All right.
Boink.
Better than nothing.
It's damage. Damage is damage.
Little
All right.
pinprick.
It's here.
Now that we're all fully engaged here, you don't need to do any checks to hide or anything, but you can take cover.
Yeah, I will take cover again.
Alrighty.
It'll take it longer to get to me.
Who keeps doing that?
What is it? Dog's just gonna start chasing its tail. It's like, you! It is you! All this time! Brings us to Clyde.
I'm gonna swing on a dog. I'm gonna swing in its neck.
Alright.
Some more.
Do it.
And I'm definitely with you there, so you get whatever fanciness you get.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Crit fail.
Aw.
It's a 1.
Aw.
Mm.
Next.
Nice
Second
jail.
attack. 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, sneak attack.
Do it.
7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Nice.
Better than a critical fail.
Indeed. Doing some good consistent damage to this dog. That's good.
By missing all my attacks but 1.
Yeah.
Well, as a group.
Yeah, but
we're
they're
doing
good.
some
They're
consistent
good hits.
damage.
You're doing good damage every time you hit.
Any turn you do damage is a good turn, unless it's to yourself.
Yeah. Then that's a medium turn. You do damage to yourself. But brings us to Maleficus.
All right. Well, my echo will raise its greatsword once again.
Mm-hmm.
The dice are good to me tonight.
Hmm.
Probably gonna run the lookout just for saying that, but I don't need to do math, right? That is a 23.
23 hits.
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That will do 7 damage.
Okay.
How is it looking after taking this strike from my dear sweet boy who can do no wrong?
Well, you are also doing good damage to this one. Good consistent 7 both times damage. But
yeah, that's a good grouping, I think.
yeah, no, it's very very good grouping. Hitting the same spot. But yeah, no, it's still up. It's still there. The other one that's been, sort of focus fired definitely is looking worse off.
Okay, all right. I'll call that good then.
Alrighty. Alright, brings us to Thranton.
Okay. I'm going to grab my warhammer and attempt to bonk this dog on the head.
Alrighty.
Trusty hammer.
That is a 12.
12 won't do.
Okay.
Stupid dog.
Sad dog. So that brings us back to the doggos. So, the dog that's up there with Thranton and Clyde will try and bite Thranton again. It's a 5, so no.
No.
And the other one.
He could hit me with 4 of those and then maybe.
The other one's gonna wing a 10 at Maleficus's Echo, so nothing.
These are very bad doggos.
Yeah,
The
they
sweetest.
are.
Yeah.
Except for that one crit on the save, like nothing. They're rolling crap.
They hit me.
Well, I hit you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, burned.
they're just doing what we all want to do.
Yeah. Here, so what I'll do is eventually I'll switch to the Fantasy Flight X-Wing dice, where it's a 50-50 chance of being
Ooh.
hit or not hit. But unfortunately, there's a 1 in 8 chance of being crit instead.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 50-50.
Politely decline.
That's okay.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Request denied.
Like, with my luck, it'll just be misses all day anyway. Like, but that brings us back up to Naoma.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I was doing and just toll the dead on this dog again.
Awesome.
You know, I thought they were going to go down a lot faster than they are, so I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen if they don't go down super fast. But yeah, toll the dead.
All right.
When are we going to get our dwarven reinforcements?
Yeah, they're just standing there.
We
When-
armed them for a
Seriously.
reason.
I mean, did you arm them for like specific backup, or did you arm
No,
them
no,
for
no.
yeah?
Oh, that was my
Protecting the
intent.
Villagers. Yeah.
We are gonna need your help. No, go hide. But that's a 19 on the save.
Yeah, that'll succeed.
Shouldn't have said anything about the dice. They're coming back.
Can you switch to the Fantasy Flight dice now?
Yeah, that's my turn.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Was it a crit?
on the Fantasy Flight dice it was. So, nah. But that brings us over to Gilda.
How close are they to me right now?
The one that's tangled up with Clyde and Thranton is probably about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
And the other one's probably about 30.
Man, I really can't do anything else right now.
It's like
I'll
you guys
just
are out of gas.
Hit him
right?
again.
Yeah, we all got to recharge our abilities.
13?
13 will miss.
Thanks. Stupid doges.
Stupid Doge. Wow. Such a
Just
That's
imagine
my
Gilda
turn.
like popping up, firing a shot, and be like, I was 2 days away from retirement.
Damn it.
All right,
I didn't sign
Clyde.
up for this.
Never liked dogs.
Doing the stabbing and slashing.
Yeah. Swinging on a neck.
It's a good call.
I'm going to try this dice to redeem itself. A 19.
Oh yeah.
So this will be my sneak attack because I might miss with the other one. And that'll be another 10.
All right. Okay.
And second swing. That'll be another 13.
13 to miss.
All right.
Yeah.
Consistent 10 damage though.
Yeah. Like, I'm more impressed by that. Yeah. All right. And Maleficus.
My boy will swing. 22.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, big
Dice is
swing.
on fire. 6 damage this time. Couldn't quite clear the 7.
Oh, so close.
Proud of him
You just-
nonetheless. Good
Can we
job.
just call it a 7? Come on. Come on, DM.
Yeah.
Come on,
Jesus.
DM.
Brought
Come
the
on,
average
DM.
down.
Just you can average dice for like monsters. Why not for players? You know, that makes sense.
Yeah, let's just
Like, if you're-
cheese it.
Like, we can declare that right now. If everybody's happy of doing
Mm-mm.
flat damage the entire campaign.
Mm-mm. I take it back.
What I will do is I will use Unleash Incarnation, which lets me do another whenever I take the attack action. Wait, I can take one additional attack from the Echo's position. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack again.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a 1 on the dice. That sends my streak.
That's it.
So yeah, my my little ghost friend does a swing and it does a pretty solid hit the first time. Comes back around with it, thinking that like looking real confident, and just whiffs it.
Whiff.
Just swings real wide. It's sparkly, but it's a failure.
Sad. So sad.
That's my turn.
All right. Still a good turn. Still a good turn. And threaten.
I'm gonna whack it with a hammer.
Do it.
No, I'm not.
Oh
I rolled
no.
I rolled a 2.
Aw,
This
see,
is
Bad
the tide
dog.
turning. It's just
Oh god.
Two
All right,
is-
so
tables
we
are turning.
we
two-
die on the third fight of the campaign.
Yeah.
No, this is like
You guys have been in a lot of fights.
we've been in a lot of
We've been in a
fights.
lot of fights.
You've been
that's
in a
true.
lot
And
of
5 adventurers step out from the crowd of villagers and say, I'll deal with this.
You go rest.
Quick, roll new characters.
Everyone roll a new character. Save our former characters.
You always should have a second character rolled up just in case.
It's all right. My whole plan is to get a Thornzor at some point. So anytime something hits me, they'll take damage.
That's a good thing. that's not a bad thing to have.
Like a bramble vest.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that brings us to me. All right. So dog's gonna try and bite threaten one more time. Gonna miss. Gonna try and like
We're
it's-
just whiffing at each other over
Yeah.
here.
This is such an entertaining combat.
like the dog's actually ducking, and then it just goes to just bite, and it just keeps biting the shield. Just like you ever
Donk.
you ever try and watch a dog or a cat try and bite something that's mouth is too small to get at? It's just like watching a dog try and bite a balloon, just bouncing away every time. And the one on Maleficus's Echo. Oh, 17. Will hit.
Rip. All right.
So, poofs the Echo. And now he's just kind of like,
What the?
how long does the sound effect from that thing last?
You can't turn it off. We now have a screaming rock for the rest of our lives.
Forever.
Forever. No.
We
Where
come
is
out
it?
of the sanctuary 3 days later and it's still screaming.
Bury it under the ground. You can still hear it like vaguely
Just
through the
muffled.
dirt.
There's a bunch of demons or devils surrounding it. Like, what is happening?
They start worshiping it.
They're all uncomfortable. They're like, I don't like this.
I want to torment you. Where are you?
The chosen property lasts indefinitely. As an action, you can touch the object and end the property early.
Okay. So yeah, the dog, it
Just forever.
yeah, the hellhound like leaps out, bites at the neck of the shade, and just disperses it and lands, but still hears the sound of a crying woman, and is just like snuffling around looking for it, like just taken
It's a
aback
sad
by
rock.
this.
The saddest rock.
It's amazing.
I wonder if I can change it whenever you.
No, we should just take the rock and like play fetch with the dog and throw it in the river Styx.
Get it, bud.
Just thinking of all of the like absurd sounds you could make it emit just forever.
Ever.
Yep.
Just like that, you know that sound that TVs used to make, just that high-pitched whine that you could just
Yep.
sort of
Just
barely
put that
hear.
in
Oh, just-
someone's room that you
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah.
You got tinnitus, kid. Sorry.
Just
Just
whispers under
The
someone's
longest
pillow.
part.
Amazing. All right.
The-
So,
my question is, does the sound like restart?
oh yeah, I think
Does-
yeah, I would
Is
say
it on a
if it's-
loop or is it just like a continuous sound?
I would say
If it's a recorded message, then it's can be no more than 6 seconds long.
so,
So I could record a message on something too. But
but yeah.
this
Alright.
is-
So yeah,
so
it's
I guess the sound just
loops. 6 seconds of looping crying, just waiting for that drop, and it's just not coming. But Naoma, it is your turn.
I'm trying not to be distracted by the constantly crying rock. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that hellhound, same hellhound again.
All right. That's a 3. So
That's a 3, so that'll fail.
Yep.
And that's an 11 points of necrotic damage.
All right. That is enough to kill.
Woo.
Yep, that's enough to kill it. All right.
One down.
One down. Just kind of like got that look like maybe something ruptured inside from the spell. And it just slumps over dead.
Sweet.
And now
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not coming any closer.
no, okay.
Actually, I'm gonna turn around real quick and look at the villagers we were escorting. Are they okay?
Yeah, from where
We stuffed them in a building.
from where you are, like you see like, you know, whatever lookout, one of the dwarves like peeking out. But yeah, everybody seems there. You don't see any signs of carnage or anything back that
Good.
way. So
Can
Okay.
you give the computer kid thumbs up?
Pretty good. Great. So Gilda, we got one distracted dog left.
Hmm.
I'm calling it a dog. It's like a 4 foot tall, like beast from hell that is dog shaped.
It's
I'm
on
torn-
fire. We call
I'm
it a
torn
doggo.
between confusing it more or attacking it.
And that's the decision. The hell of a decision.
Let's tame it.
Yeah, how many 20s in a row would you need to tame a hellhound
Well,
and
Yeah.
make it our party mascot?
Yeah. Do any of us have? Is there a beast taming skill?
well, like
Animal
yeah,
handling.
there would be
I have
animal
animal
handling.
handling.
If
There we go.
if
Here we
it,
go.
if it was technically an animal. There isn't a fiend handling skill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind.
You'd have to
Listen
train.
here, fun killer.
Like, I mean,
Hellhound handling.
if it was in someone's background
Uh,
as
Can you
I
imagine?
train
I will
demons.
forego trying to confuse it more for right now and just shoot at it. Well, it's distracted
Okay.
and confused. Nope.
Nope.
6.
Okay. So yeah, shot goes wide again, and it remains just like still snuffling around.
What
Now
the-
it's just taken to snuffling around on the ground, trying to find like, is she buried? What's going on?
So I can attack and then use an object, correct?
Depends. Using
Says it
well, actually
depends.
no, that's right. Usually, use an object as an action. Is that something special because you're an artificer?
So I wanted to use magical tinkering again, but I didn't know. It doesn't tell me what it counts as.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It just says special.
It does just say special. Yeah, I would probably
Which is
say
helpful.
that's an action too.
Okay. Then I will wait.
Alrighty. Collide.
I'm gonna try and stealth before I do anything else.
Okay. Yeah, good setup.
I don't want to go fighting a dog when there's no one else there. I've never done that before. 16.
Okay. What are you trying to do? You trying to stealth up to the dog, or were you trying to stealth to?
Just trying to like stealth into the shadows and then kind of like creep up towards the dog, but not get too close.
Okay.
How
Okay.
far is the other dog from us?
From you and Thranton, where you were the two closest ones, is probably about 25 feet.
Okay. Probably get within like 10 feet of it ish.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to do that, and you'll be able to do that undetected. I'm sorry, what was that?
That'll be my whole turn.
Okay, cool. And Maleficus.
Boy has disappeared. How tragic. What I will do is I'm gonna take some of my movement to get up and close in within 15 feet of this confused hellhound.
Mm-hmm.
I will manifest my echo right in front of it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Bravely run away again.
Okay.
And
It's
the
called a
echo.
tactical retreat.
Yeah, precisely. And the echo will attack
Okay.
with
Brave Maleficus.
my brave echo. And yeah. 17 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Did it. Do this. Brave Maleficus. I'm gonna take that. That's a 7.
Wow.
I like the consistency. I'm gonna go with it. It's a good amount of damage. Oh, you know what? You know what? I forgot how to play D&D this entire time. And I have not been adding my modifier to my damage. I was so excited that I could add the dice up. I was like, heck yeah, I'm taking the numbers. I'm making them one number. That's what you do, right? There's a third number there. It turns out it's very important, to the tune of 3. So
Well, 3 per. So
Ten.
you've hit 4 times. You're
Still
the
consistent.
you're the only
They're
one
hitting tens.
Yeah, you're the only one who's hit this this dog so far. So the damage.
are you
is
gonna
easy
let
to
me
track.
retcon this and realize I'm better than this?
I am.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. My boy is stronger than this.
Just like, and he just kind of like. There we go.
I'm not used to attacking with a weapon that has 2 dice that you roll. So I'm like, add 2 numbers. That's it. That's how you attack.
Is this what it's like when like a samurai like attack someone and they don't feel it for a few seconds.
Yeah.
They just forgot.
And then
Wait,
and then there's enough time for it
I'm
to
actually really good with my sword.
there's
And
enough
then
time
the
for the
person's like,
yeah, the foe stands up and then blood.
The dog just suddenly shears into 2 pieces.
Just
Maleficus is
flap.
around a corner like, I demand a recount.
Yes.
What is this, Florida?
Man, yeah, turns out the numbers on the sheet are also important. I thought just the ones on the plastic.
Okay, so
Hanging Chad's up in here.
so the dog is more wounded than it thought it was, but it's still up.
The numbing pain of the spectral greatsword. All right, yeah, and I just do a kind of a reassured kind of like, yeah, that's more like it.
Okay.
My boy, good job. That's the end of my turn.
I want there to be like a scene, like every time we kill a mob, I want the mob to like recount its hit points in front of us.
They're like,
Be like,
wait,
yeah, I'm dead.
oh,
I'm up.
welcome to D&D. Nobody plays it right ever. It's fine.
Everyone plays it their own kind of wrong.
Yeah, everyone plays it their own kind of wrong, and really, whatever kind of wrong is funniest for everybody at the table, I think, is the best kind of wrong.
It's like
Spice of
Monopoly
life.
house rules, yeah.
Yeah. Monopoly house rules. Play something else instead. Like, imagine that. It's like, yeah, we're gonna play Monopoly, and like you put the Monopoly board down, and it's actually just like Risk or Magic or just literally any other game. There's actually just a Switch with like 8 Joy-Cons in there with Mario Party.
It's like those old 80s moms who called everything a Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're
Yep.
gonna play the Nintendo.
Yep.
Mom, this is a ball.
Oh, fantastic. Threaten, it is your turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do the same charge and opposed strength
Okay.
shenanigans again. 17.
That'll do this time. He got a 13.
Cool. So yeah, I don't necessarily need to knock him down or prone or anything like that, but I just want to really like draw his attention.
Okay. Okay. With the roll, I will say if you really want to, you can knock it prone.
Okay,
which
yeah, let's
will
knock it
have
prone then.
other effects. All right, so yeah, he's prone, and it's his turn. So, and when you like get up in its business, are you trying to like pin it or hold it or anything like that?
In an ideal world, I'd like to try and pin it down. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can basically just continue to treat this like a grapple at this point. So yeah, it's the dog's turn. It's gonna try and wriggle its way up out of your grip or just try and get standing again. So another opposed strength check.
9.
6. So dog's still pinned. And what it is going to do, unable to wriggle its way free, you're going to see it try and swing its maw towards you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my dog can definitely still bite me while he's being pinned, so
And
I would definitely accept that.
when it swings its head towards you, it doesn't try and bite, but the mouth is open,
Oh.
and you see a red glow deep in that gullet. Go ahead and give me a dexterity save.
Abort mission. Abort mission.
12?
Meets it, beats it. This thing
Hey.
blasts a gout of fire out of its mouth. But you manage to move your head out of the way, get your arm where you can just redirect its head in a safer direction, and just this thing just flamethrowers its way off that way.
Damage.
So from that searing heat, between you succeeding on the save and having resistance to the damage, take 2 fire damage from the residual
will
heat.
Gladly do that.
But that's the dog's turn. It's still pinned. And
I'll just yell at everybody else, dog pile! Get
Love
him!
it.
Get out of here.
And Naoma.
Hearing Thranton shout dog pile, I start running towards the dog.
It's your turn. Do what you will.
I will move like 20 feet closer,
Mm-hmm.
but then I'm going to toll the dead on the dog
Okay.
that is pinned. Wait, does being pinned give you? It doesn't matter. Toll the dead, sure.
It makes it
It's-
less wise.
Yeah,
Does being grappled gives you disadvantage on dex saves, right?
it does.
I'll do Sacred Flame instead. Give
Okay.
that another shot.
I mean, huh?
Is a 14.
Beats it, beats it.
Beats it.
So there's more flame around you, Thranton. But it's a nice, brighter, happier flame.
I'm countering the other flame.
Encountering the other
Rainbow
flame. Yeah,
flame.
This
but
is
it's-
bullshit.
But this one, you're not. This one doesn't scorch you or anything like that. But it's just more.
Never mind, it's fine.
And Gilda.
So it's pretty surrounded right now, right?
Yeah, it's wrestling with Thranton. It's on the ground. So
Come
any
over and shank it.
so yeah, any ranged
That's-
attacks are going to be at
Wow.
disadvantage on it.
Well,
But as it is prone and restrained, any melee attacks do have advantage.
I'm gonna run up then and try and stab it with my
Yes!
dagger.
Do it.
Shank it.
Misses, stabs me.
Ah!
Prison shanking.
You're just too big. Ooh, okay. 21.
That'll hit. Good hit. Good shank.
I mean, it's only like a D4, so it's a little
Still though.
pink. 2.
Two's good. Number. Okay.
And then I jump away from it, so I'm not right in the dog pile.
Okay. Brian as Clyde. What do you do with this information?
I'm gonna get in the dog pile.
Yeah!
I'm gonna try and chop its head off while Thranton's holding it.
Okay. You do
Don't
have
miss.
advantage.
So I get
Please don't
advantage,
miss.
right?
You do.
Please don't miss.
Nat 20.
Oh ho! Happy
It's
New Year.
time.
Boom. And it's the one that rolled a 1 earlier, so it's redeemed itself.
All right. Very good. I love it.
So I'm
Roll-
gonna sneak attack that as well. So what? I roll 3d6.
Yeah, it doubles all the dice of the roll. So
So the sneak attack one too.
yeah,
So I'm rolling 4d6,
yeah,
and then once with the mod.
yes.
Oh, it's 3 3s and a 1, so 6. So that's 10 plus 3, 13.
That'll do it. And lop that head right off.
Yeah, I'm a
Continue.
Did I help?
decapitator.
You did. You did help. That 2 damage helped.
Or 1.
So
That
yeah.
rock is still crying.
Yes.
Yeah. So just underneath this dog, now muffled by the dog and Thranton, just crying and screaming, just crying in a oddly repetitive, very even loop.
I should have done screaming next time.
Fantastic. I'm gonna say this is a good time for us to take a break. So think about what you want to do next. Use the facilities. You at home, think about what you want to do next. Hopefully continue
Want to
watching.
rest?
Oh, thank you, Rush Dark Shadow, for a bunch of screaming bits. Thank you. Specifically, thank you. Excellent timing. I'm gonna go think about what to do with those bits during the break. So we will be right back. Just a couple minutes. See you in a minute. Hello, and we're back. So yeah, we just killed a couple of hellhounds. Now you are in the broken courtyard of the High Hall. Screaming Rock, villagers safely hidden behind you. Crying Rock, rather, not screaming.
Crying.
Crying.
Yeah.
Weeping.
It's an important distinction.
It is.
Next time, there will be a screaming rock.
Just one of these days, yeah. No, it's gonna happen. That just someone's gonna throw a rock down the hall. That's literally just gonna scream its way down.
Bottomless
you
pit.
never know. You never know when you need a screaming rock.
Nope. It's already come in handy once. First time. But
You
yeah.
put it in a soundproof pouch and carry it with us.
So
Ah! Ah!
It's like a car alarm.
You're saying I wouldn't do that.
Put it in a treasure chest, so when someone opens it, they get freaked out and they might not take your stuff.
Can you make
I'm-
multiple of them?
Yes, I can make 2 of them per day.
Can they be like yelling in a different note?
Yes.
You could just like
Like
fill a
chords?
bag with them. Fill a bag with like 30 of them and then just open it and it's just like a cacophony of people like screaming and yelling.
Or
I
you can
found
put
this
them
in
all-
hell.
You can put them in individual soundproof cans and make a weird organ.
yeah.
Love it.
Fantastic. But yeah, so you guys are outside. The way inside is now clear. What would you like to do?
I would like to head over towards the door and open it up and take a look. See if there's anything horrendous on the other side. Hold on. I'm going to go over to the door. I'm going to jiggle the handle. Then I'm going to go in.
Procedure. There's a procedure to be followed.
Yeah, and I'll go to this. I'm gonna go to the side of the door. I'm gonna hold my sword up, ready to cut a head off.
We've done this before.
Yeah.
The standard jiggle chop. That's the
Mhm.
that's the way this works.
Jiggle chop.
That's the name of the campaign. We found it.
How the pot happens.
Howard Casual
The
presents
standard jiggle chop.
Jiggle Chop. Great. Okay. So yeah, the doors, it used to have 2 grand double doors, like wood carved doors. One of them's just bashed in off the hinges. The other one remains, but has a handle that is jiggleable.
I was going to say, if it's on the ground, I'm still going to reach down on the ground, jiggle the handle, come back up.
It's great. And taking a peek in, you see that it opens into a shallow but wide entryway, like a grand hall. Like it's the next door inward is probably about 20-30 feet ahead of you, but you can see that the hall stretches into 2 wings, maybe like 70 feet on either side. And they're full of there's 8 columns, 4 on either side of the door that stretch down, supporting the ceiling. And some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm and angels and such. But peeking at it, in the amount of time that El Terrell has already spent in Hell, you notice that all of the likenesses of these carvings are all changed to the same winged female devil holding a luminous sword.
Damn.
In the same pose.
Yep, same pose. All 8 of them that you can see. I mean, they're opposed. The ones on the left all have the sword in the left hand. The ones on the right all have the sword on the right hand. So it's all mirrored and beautiful.
That's
but
all right.
also now deeply evil.
So do I see any signs of activity, any baddies, any goodies?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm just looking at the columns going,
It's in that one.
they took the time to just carve those into new things?
Maybe we got more time than we thought. But yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see any movement.
I'll
pops out.
confidently over my shoulder and be like, "It looks clear."
Okay.
Okay, and we'll walk in.
Yeah, and then I'll step into the I guess
I
the
will
antechamber.
wait for them to walk in.
Okay. So yeah, you walk in and nothing. The place is empty. No devils, no demons, no nothing fighting it out in here. It's just a quiet hallway. And you rapidly approach the actual doors leading into the cathedral. There's two doors, 10 feet apart on either side of just a big central pillar, decorative and beautiful. And yeah, just two broken wooden doors. They're both ajar. They're open, but they're still on the hinges. They do still have handles.
Thank you for the clarification. It's important.
I'm trying to pick up on what you guys like. Trying to deliver.
So yeah, I'll head over towards the left door.
Okay. All right.
Jiggle the handle and then look inside.
Okay. So handle jiggled. You look inside, and it is a big open foyer, for lack of a better term, because it's a very appropriate term for what you're looking at. There are two spiral staircases in the middle of this area that lead up. Looks like to a balcony above. There are decorated pillars depicting symbols and scenes of Torm, god of protection and justice. Curtains kind of dot areas and sort of separate the foyer off from the further section beyond. They look like they've been shredded and torn. There are signs of fighting. You do see a couple of dead bodies. They look like guards, sort of here and there.
So these doors, can they be closed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they can be closed. Might take a little bit of work to actually be able to close and properly shut them, but they're not splintered or anything like that.
And so at this point, we're in a chamber that has two doors leading forward and one door leading back.
It's much more open. There are two stairways that go up.
That's after going through these doorways, though.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, the wide long hallway with the angel devil pillars. Yeah, that's got two doors in, one door out.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that we take the time to properly close these doors, properly secure the door behind us, bring all the civilians in here, and friggin' rest.
I like this plan.
Can I check first to see if there's any signs of devils in this immediate area left?
Yes.
And do like a survival check or tracking?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do a survival with the
Okay.
appropriate bonuses for your knowledge.
I have advantage on. Nat 20. The second one on that die. It's more than
at
redeemed
you.
itself.
Very good.
It's the one you got me, so.
Very good die. Very good die. But yeah, with that, you're able to discern that, yeah, there have definitely been some devils that have passed through here. You detect the presence that the Hellhounds at least came in this far before going back outside for sure. You do detect the presence of, like, at least one other devil, like one set of devilish evil footprints. And I gotta check and see something here. Because it's a creature I'm not familiar with.
That bodes well.
It does.
Is it a fiend?
That's honestly what I'm trying to check.
Oh.
There we go. There's a page number. There. Okay. Yes, it is a fiend. So, yeah, you detect the presence of at least 2 fiends, aside from the hellhounds that are dead, have been through here before, relatively recently.
Okay. Does it look like they passed through here, or is there? Can I tell if they like died here, or?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like they passed through. You don't see any traces of any dead devils in here.
Okay. So I'll relay that to everybody and say it looks like there was a scuffle. Probably those hellhounds fought in here a bit. There may be 2 other devils in the area, but they're not here now. They may have gone past this point forward.
I'm pretty confident that we will be able to secure this room enough with with a little bit of assistance from the dwarves that we armed, and I think we can hold this room for a few minutes and settle in and at least get a short rest in.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Any disagreements?
No,
I
sounds good.
object.
So is
I would like a
everyone
nap.
is everyone there, or did we go back and get the
We haven't gotten them
villagers?
yet.
Now-
No, we were
Okay.
checking the room out before we. Come
gonna
on
say.
into this uncleared room, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I hadn't intended to go in yet. So after a couple minutes go by, Naomi's gonna peek her head into the doorway and look around. Is it
Vlad
safe?
and I are just
You
like,
good?
we're securing the doors and everything. Be like, oh yeah.
Okay, I'll go get the villagers,
Okay.
and I'll head back up to where we left the villagers.
I leave the crying rock there.
It'll be a good distraction if they come back.
They're very fixated on the sounds of people crying. Yeah, you head back to the villagers, the dwarves. Names, I swear, remember. Yeah, the name. Yeah, they're hanging.
Keely.
Feely, Killy, Owen, Glowin,
Wallen.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Biffer, Boffer, Bomber, Balin, Dwalin. Like, I read The Hobbit a lot when I was a kid.
Dory, Nori, Ori.
Yes, that's right. Those are the other 3. And Thorin Oakenshield.
These things is not like the other.
And Peggy.
And Peggy.
And Peggy. The Skylar sisters.
Yeah, there are 3. Oh my god.
Work. Wait.
They could fit. Just saying.
It fits.
Just
It
saying.
fits.
So you
Angelica.
head back to the crowd, who are sitting huddled waiting. One of the dwarves, the big beefy dwarf, holding threatened spare hammer, spare maul. Is like, is it okay to go ahead? Are we safe?
I don't
Sure.
know if we're safe, but this immediate area is cleared. We were able to handle the dogs,
Okay,
the
good.
2 hellhounds that were out there.
Yeah,
Um,
we saw fire. Is everything okay?
Everything's fire. Come on.
It's yes. I mean, there was some momentary fire, but it has since passed. I turn around and look to make sure nothing's on fire in the immediate vicinity.
There's all kinds of shit on fire, just in general, but it was on fire before you got here.
Okay, turn back. There's no new fire. But it appears that Thranton and Clyde have secured a room inside that we can all rest for a moment. But we should probably go now. Is everyone here? And I'm gonna try to stand up on my tiptoes and do as much of a head count as I can see.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check while you just real quick.
What is my perception modifier?
Probably
That's a 24.
okay.
Nat 20.
If it was lower, I'd be like, you swear you've lost 12 people. But no, you're like, no, okay, yeah, there's the mom, there's the kids, there's the halflings, okay, yep. yeah, everybody's there, everybody's good, and they'll organize themselves and follow you over into the entryway of the cathedral.
Cool. Yeah, I'll get to the door and I'll look back left and right, make sure there's still safe, and then sort of like usher everyone forward and point towards where Thranton and Clyde are.
All right. So yeah, you managed to get everybody in. There is plenty of room. There's no crowding or anything like that. You're able to get everybody into that front hallway. And how do you go about taking care of the doors to secure them?
Is there anything in this room? Anything like there's no benches or anything like that because it's just an entryway.
Yeah, it's just an entryway. There aren't any benches or anything.
The cathedral's got pews, though, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, but I don't want to go in there. I'm just gonna put the doors sort of like back on their hinges, close them to the best of our ability, and then
Lock them up.
I don't know if they would
Whatever.
probably have a lock on the inside, right?
Yeah, there are locks, but they are all damaged from when they were knocked in.
Can I try to fix it?
Do you have mending? You got that as a cantrip, then hell yeah.
No. I have tinker's
Mend it.
tools.
Can you make the door scream?
Yes.
That's what we need for our rest, just hearing screaming the whole time.
It's
Uh,
okay.
That's all it
You
needs.
get used to it.
I can actually sit and take watch at the door and at least alert people if I don't. I'm okay for now. A rest wouldn't really do much for me, so I can at least keep an eye out while everyone else takes a short rest.
Anything we can like bar through the door, like handles or anything?
Well, as far as what you guys got in your toolbox, as it were, Gilda, yeah, with your tool proficiency and everything, you are able to actually kind of piece these locks together so that the locks themselves will actually, hold.
Kind of work.
Kind of work. It won't stop the door from getting bashed in again on their own, but they'll stop the doors from anybody doing the jiggle test will be able to determine that the doors are locked.
Cool.
And as far as anything to, the ability to find anything, go ahead. Anybody who wants to take a minute and look for something to bar the doors with, go ahead and give me an investigation.
Can I smell for stuff? 13.
9.
And
2, good. And with those rolls, you don't really find a whole lot. Thranton, you managed to find a bar of wood, like a beam, that fell off of one of the doors. It used to be just kind of a brace, but now that it's off, you can use it to sort of jam at least one of the doors shut.
Okay, I'll use that to jam the one that leads to the outside world.
Okay.
how big are the angel statues?
They are pretty big.
Like, can we, like, bigger than would the sword of one of the angel statues be bigger than someone could lift?
No.
Ripping angels off the wall.
No, they
Really?
are in the set. They're set into the pillars, but then they're carved in relief, so they stand out from the pillar. But no, they're all about humanoid-sized, average humanoid. So the swords are about average sword length, made of stone.
So could we maybe try and like break off the hand of one of these statues and use the sword as like a bar on the door?
You can certainly try. I ain't gonna.
So I'll
say
call
no
over
to that.
Thranton and be like, "Hey, you got that big old hammer there?"
Yeah, I'll call over towards the dwarf and be like, hey, can I borrow that back for a second?
And I'll tell you my plan to like smash the hand off this thing and use the sword to bar the door.
Yeah, and I'll take a swing at it.
All right. Go ahead and give me an attack on that statue.
21.
Oh yeah. No, you hit it and you hit it dead right on like the forearm wrist area to just snap the sword right off. And the sword falls down to the ground and clatters there, but fortunately doesn't shatter when it lands.
Okay. Does it seem strong enough to like help bar the door, or is it just gonna be like stupid there?
It's pretty sturdy from what it is. These particular ones aren't marble or anything. They're like a granite sort of situation, so they're pretty sturdy. They won't hold up too long to continued abuse, but it would certainly work to bar a door for at least a little bit.
Okay. So
And there are 8 of these.
Yes.
All right, I'll swing in another one.
Alrighty. Give me another swing.
roll initiative.
20.
20. All right, yeah, same thing. Still good.
Boom.
Flatters to the floor.
No, it
and
was a
ready to
17
use.
plus 3, but yeah.
Still though.
Okay.
Still though.
So now we have enough to bar the other 2 doors. Do we want to keep going? Like, do we really want to piss off whatever devil may come in here and see that their new hell angel things have all been desecrated?
Well, the whole point is to make sure the devils don't get in here at all, if possible.
I mean, yeah, I could knock down all 8 potentially and just super bar the doors.
Sure. I mean, they might just grow the swords back anyway. So
It is hell. Who knows? Like,
who the hell knows?
nah.
My question is, how much time have you spent knocking down, smashing these statues' arms to get swords to bar the doors?
I mean, I'd say about a couple minutes per.
Yeah, with the swings that he's with those 2 rolls, he's only really needed 1 swing apiece. Hasn't been like chipping away.
Yeah, let's just stop there. And we'll bar the other 2 doors. And we'll still have a lookout to sort of listen for any noises of people banging on doors, that type of thing.
Yeah. Well, everyone's resting. I am going to be actively listening and keeping a lookout and sort of like doing that, and then also like trying to check on the villagers and like see how they're doing.
Okay.
Do we want to try and risk a long rest?
No. Long rest is like a full night's sleep. It's like 8 hours.
That's true.
Yeah. Unless you're an elf, and then it's only 4.
Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to stay here and secure this spot.
Okay. So short rest it is.
Okay. And how short of a short rest do you guys want to do? Like an hour covers a short rest, just fine. Any successive rests aren't necessarily going to get you anything extra, but it could allow more people to rest if you're doing it in shifts. Totally up to you guys.
I would
4
say
hours.
at least
As long a short rest as I can take.
at least 1 hour, because I have some shenanigans I want to do. But if we wanted to do a second shift and get Naoma some rest as well, that'd be good.
No, I'm good.
You're good? Okay,
I'm
so
good.
we'll just do the 1 for now.
Okay, cool. All right, so you start your short rest. Naoma, while you're doing your thing, I'm going to have you do a few checks. Go ahead and give me a perception just to start the watch.
That's another nat 20 for a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
You detect everything. You know everything about this place. No, so yeah. Yeah,
Prophecy
during
is true.
that you don't detect anything out of the ordinary. You do, as you're keeping an eye on things, you do note that a fair number of the villagers, just over the course of the flight over here, they've got scrapes, they've got bruises. Nobody seems to be drastically wounded, but Everybody seems to be mostly okay. If you want to particularly try and tend to anybody, you can go ahead and make any sort of medicine check that you would like.
Yeah, if it's anyone that looks particularly, more worse for wear than anyone else, maybe the dwarves that had a building fall on them or something. I'm gonna try to do some, field medicine, just like small fix-uppers.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine.
that's a 13.
Okay. So yeah, with a 13, you're able to identify a couple of. There's like a kid who got scraped up because he fell over a few times on the run over. Able to clean him up a little bit with his parents' help. One of the dwarves, the not burly dwarven male, he's actually you notice he's actually been hiding a bit of a sprained wrist. So you're able to at least like help him wrap that up, get it immobilized, get that ready, so it's not gonna crick up on him in the middle of the night.
Is that the one that I had given my mace to?
Yes.
Okay.
Check
All
up on your mace. Your mace is happy, healthy.
Just wanted to make sure he still had like a weapon he could wield if needed. If this was the guy that had the two-handed hammer,
Oh yeah.
I probably would have been like, you know what? Why don't we switch?
Like, nah, bro, I got it. He's like visibly wincing the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, that guy's fine. The burly one, he's fine. The female dwarf, she's fine. Nobody seems too worse for wear, despite the building. But yeah, everybody else seems pretty good. The watch goes by pretty uneventful for the hour. You don't hear anybody scratching at the door. You hear no handles jiggle. The only cries and screams are the ones that you hear from the rock outside. Nothing new there. That's all.
Bad rock.
Oh, the poor souls, whoever is left in the city that didn't make it here yet, and it starts to approach this door, and then they just
no.
like hear the crying of a woman and like run to help, and then it's just a
Oh, no.
rock on the ground.
And a dead hellhound.
Well, did the hellhound melt away like the other fiends?
They don't do that in hell.
Yeah, no.
Oh, right, they're
no.
just dead.
Yeah, they're just dead. There's two massive, like, canine corpses out there. One missing a head. That's a few feet away.
One near the rock.
So, using my feet as part of a short rest, I'd like to prepare food. Because I took the chef feat.
Ooh.
So I'm going to prepare food for up to 6 creatures.
I have cook's utensils as well, if you need to borrow them.
And so all of us are going to get a piece of food, all 5 of us. And then I have one more that I'll give to that dwarf that's hurt. And if anybody expends a hit dice to regain hit points, they get an extra 1d8 when doing so.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Is there anyone else that needs food?
Yeah.
Like among
not amongst
the villagers?
us.
Yeah, among the villagers, nobody seems to be too banged up, but like specifically, nobody seems to be in need of any additional healing beyond what you've already administered. But naturally, everybody's frightened and shocked at what's going on.
I'll look over at Clyde, knowing that he was a little worse for wear, and sort of just hand him some extra food. And, do you want this? I'm good for now.
I don't know if they can.
Granton
use
is a very good cook. Oh.
Yeah, I don't believe it stacks.
Like reading the wording here, you can prepare food. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice gets an extra 1d8.
Yeah, it won't stack.
So I don't think that you would have a chance to do 2.
Got it.
But
I still offer it to him.
Yeah, you can still totally eat 2. Nothing saying you can't.
I get seconds.
Okay.
So yeah,
Gonna
if
make
anybody
us
wants
a
to
fat
heal,
elf.
do your +1d8.
Sweet.
And yep, and you guys do with Naoma's watch. You successfully go through a short rest. So yeah, if you want to get those hit points back with spending any of them hit die, if you got any left,
We've never rolled them.
you can certainly go ahead and do so.
I'm gonna roll all of them.
For anybody who doesn't know how to do it on D&D Beyond, you have to click on short rest at the top. It took me a little while to figure that out.
While I'm munching on the food, I kind of amble on over towards Thornton, and I say, "Ah, Tillman, you're a great cook. You must have spent some time in the kitchens."
Tillman.
The kitchens.
Yeah, in the palace.
I mean, not really. No, I did all this in the field.
Where did you learn this?
I learned this in the encampments when we were at war.
Well, it's some good stuff. No, I'm glad we sent our troops out with such culinary greatness at their disposal.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm fully healed.
Bangbridge.
Well, healed, nice.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I used all my dice. I don't know if I should have done that.
Oh, you used all plus the 1d8.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Should I have done that?
Uh-huh.
That just means you won't have them later if you need them. But
Just don't fall down.
When do
again.
they reset?
Long rest?
On a long rest, yeah.
it's a certain amount
Oh.
per long rest, isn't it?
Technically,
No,
you
it's,
can
I
just
think
put
it's
it
all of them.
Okay.
At least right now we do.
Oh no, you're right. 8 hit points, up to 2 hit dice, and then other stuff.
So yeah, so they recover slowly, not super
Oh.
slowly. You get
Oh, then
like,
I don't want to use all of them.
I think you get half of them back.
How
on a
many
long
do you
rest.
have right now?
4?
Yeah,
'Cause
you
we're
all,
level 4.
you all should have
I
4.
would just I wouldn't use them all yet because
Okay, then
I
I'll
remember
use
I
2
can-
plus the D8.
I can keep giving you food every time we do short rests, so that'll
I'm into
supplement.
it.
Chef is such
Seems
a good
reasonable.
feat. Such a good feat.
All right, so
Like, why would I want to be a chef? To be a famous chef.
it's so good.
obviously.
It's such a
It's
cool
so good.
feat. I hope that it gets out of the unearthed soon.
Yeah, that one deserves to be published. Like,
It's so like flavorful and cool, and just like it doesn't make you a dumb overpowered monster. It just makes life easier.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
use
it. It's
flavorful.
flavorful because
Yeah.
it's a food thing.
Oh, I'll heal 11 instead.
Pun was so bad that it caused Clyde to actually take damage back. To heal less damage.
No, I'm healed by it.
Wounded him.
I'm healed by the puns.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna allow you guys the choice on this one. Now that you've rested up, you killed some hellhounds. The villagers are temporarily safe. It is about 9:30.
Hmm.
Up to you guys if you want to continue searching through the castle to actual safety for a little bit, or if you guys would like to call it for the evening. It's up to you.
I think it's up to Alyssa.
Mm.
I feel like it's a good breaking point as opposed to getting into something else and then having a
Yeah,
weird stop.
I think it's a good stopping point
Okay, cool.
for me at least.
We've got a theme of like leaving off on a moment of minor peril. So like
Yeah.
it's what we do.
Yeah.
All right, I
Who
walk up
knows
to a
what might
villager.
show up?
No, Brian, stop. No,
No,
we're
don't
done.
pick it
Cut.
up.
Cut. Cut.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
No, don't cut. Not that word. Do
You
anything
said
but cut.
Want me to
You said
cut?
cut.
I'll do
I
it.
was gonna snap his neck, but if you want.
Want me to?
The rogue.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Not stopping with me about to say roll initiative is pretty okay.
It's unique.
For once.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great place to stop too. So we will come back to this next week, and we will start to explore the High Hall, which I swear is not a drug reference. It's in the book. It's how it is.
Very
You can't
tall.
prove it.
It's very tall. Very.
Tall hall.
It's a hall,
Hike.
and
It's very high.
it is yeah. It has a great height. Therefore high.
Tall hall.
Tall hall would have been. You know what? It's the tall hall now.
It's tall hall.
Tall hall. That's what I'm.
Tall holla, tall holla.
All
Tall hall.
You know.
How many ALs can we get in this word?
Tall holla.
Tala, hala,
Tall holla holla?
Tall holla holla. House of holla.
Holla
They
from the
have-
tall hall?
They have great bread. Kitchens.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Holla.
Holla. Technically, it's got to have a little
Holla.
bit of the at the front. But anyway, I digress. We'll pick this back up on Monday. As far as streaming the rest of this week, I'm probably gonna play a little bit of Splatoon on Thursday. Get ready for this weekend's Splatfest, which Ark and I will celebrate Splatoween on stream with Splatfest. It's Team Trick versus Team Treat. I haven't decided which one I'm doing yet, so
Trick.
might be. We'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna
Or
wanna
will
pick
it be
the same team
treat?
if we're streaming together?
What?
We're gonna want to pick the same team if we're streaming together.
Yeah, we're gonna have to decide.
These are decisions we'll need to make.
We're gonna have to decide.
Put it on a Twitter poll.
Probably will. It's a great
Yeah.
place for it. If you want to play Splatoon, I believe it's on sale right now for the price of an average Switch game, because a lot of Switch games don't really go down in price. But you too could also spend money and play Splatoon.
Well, that
That's
sold me
always
on
true.
But for more D&D, watch us next week, same time, 7:30 Eastern. Also, go ahead and watch all of our previous attempts at D&D on the YouTube. But until next time, jazz hands. One of these. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
I couldn't help it.
No, there is a time and
Tiny
place
jazz
for
hands.
everything, and now is that time, and this is that place. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.